that I was presenting this, I got to work tonight, I immediately called my husband and I said to him, tell Claire, it's my 11-year-old, that I'm working with crazy errands. And if you're at home and you're like, who's that? Well, ask a child in your life. Crazy errands, thinking putty tins have been wildly popular, not just at QVC. I know that there have been times when so many stores could not get them in stock. People call stores to see if they can get them available. Well, guess what? We have them now. It is a set of 4, and they're the SCENTsory thinking putty. So let me take you through exactly what you're going to get, and then I want to say a quick hello to Aaron Murdoch, who is creator and inventor of thinking putty. So you know, already I can't stop playing with them. This whole idea of just having something that helps you kind of relax and ease your mind when you're in school or work. And look, they don't make a mess. It's not like the slime that all the kids are making, so you're not going to make a mess with it. Let me go ahead and take you through your choices. So we have them in 1 Gumballer, so that's going to smell like bubble gum. Then we have it in, and you're getting all, so you don't have to pick. We're sending them all out to you. This is Sensational. It's tropical scented. It's sort of like a coconut with a tropical fruit. Then we have Orangicle. It's that creamsicle fragrance. Enough said, right? And then we have Wild Tiki. Wild Tiki is a watermelon berry fragrance. They all smell so good. And here's what's so cool about these putties is that my daughter has absolutely loved these, and they've had all kinds of varieties over the years. I love this one because of the scent. But watch, I'm going to take one out, and you look at that and you're like, oh my gosh, is that going to be a mess? Absolutely not. You take it out. It's not going to stain your clothing. It's not going to stain your furniture. It smells really good, and you can just start to play with it. Like, it almost feels like taffy, but it's not at all sticky. Aaron Murdoch, who created this thinking putty, he's actually based here in Pennsylvania. These are all still made in Pennsylvania and shipped around the world. He came up with this idea because, really for himself. And he talks about how he was creating putty just for himself to have something to kind of play with and touch and, just kind of ease his mind. It's a little bit of a stress reliever. This creamy velvety texture. And then he noticed that like people he worked with, they would come and they would take a little piece, and he thought, maybe I'm really onto something. So he created Aaron's Thinking Putty, and it became a global phenomenon. I mean, truly, if you have a child in your life, you might have probably already heard of this. When I called my husband and I said, to tell our daughter that I was presenting this tonight, she immediately was like, oh, really? You have that at QVC? I mean, we sell diamonds on QVC. We sell designer clothing. None of that impresses my daughter. You tell her that we're selling Crazy Aaron's Thinking Putty, and instantly she is a little Star Trek. So you're getting all them home, all 4, for 5 easy payments of $3.63. And actually, Aaron was kind enough to put this video together, so let's take a listen.
These days, every day is a new adventure. From trying to get your children to concentrate on class or grabbing a little break for yourself, it can be demanding. And I've got something that might help you relieve some stress, keep your kids focused, and smells amazing. SCENTsory Putty. Putty that is soft and fluffy with a satisfying texture to squeeze and snap and stretch and bounce. We're including 2 tickets to paradise, Wild Tiki and Dream Away, for all those long days, Zoom meetings that never end, or wherever you need an escape. These putties feature bright, saturated colors and are scented with notes of coconut, tropical fruit, berries, and watermelon. They keep your hands busy and your mind relaxed. For all the kids at heart, we've got 2 classic scents that recall happy days. Gumballer is a cool candy color with smells just like bubblegum, and Orangicle brings back those memories of beach, ice cream trucks, and creamy orange vanilla cafeteria treats.
Coconut and tropical fruit, it smells so good. So we've actually already gone through 3,000 this month, which is more than half of what we have. So if you want them, please don't wait. And it is a wild and wacky time right now. Lots of people are working from home, lots of kids staying home and not in school all the time. And this is actually the perfect time to get this, because although they've been very, very popular for years outside of QVC, and really nice bookstores and gift shops and toy stores sell them, specialty shops, But right now, this is the perfect thing. I mean, listen, if one of my daughters is taking school at home and I catch them on like a phone or playing a video game, well, you can imagine. Mommy's not going to be happy. But, you know, for my daughter, who's my younger daughter, who can, frankly, be like a little fidgety, it's a little hard for her to sit still and look at a computer all the time. You know, I have no problem with her just sitting and squeezing her thinking putty. It's, actually, I find it to be less distracting than if she were like doodling or something. It's just like this little stress reliever. It feels really good. It's one of these things that can kind of feel like a little bit calming, where it just gives you a little something to do but doesn't distract you. Parents will really like this because, speaking as a parent who has tins of this all over our house, it's not going to stain. It doesn't, you know, mess up your clothing. It's not sticky. My kids went through this period where they were always making slime, and oh my gosh, the amount of mess that we would find in our house. Like, the slime was just becoming such an issue for me cleaning wise. It doesn't happen with this. So, smells really good. If you've never seen this before, just trust me, if you have a kid on your list, they already know about it and they already want it. 3,500 have been ordered just this month. 1,500 remaining. That is it. So 5 easy payments of $3.63. You know, give them a couple tins, just let them sit and squeeze it. It's pretty awesome. And by the way, I'm talking about kids, but really for anybody. In fact, look, I can't stop playing with it. Might need to get myself some of these. Next time you see me doing a show, if you see me just sitting here squeezing, you'll know what I'm up to. That is going to do it for me. I hope you have